What's going on, guys? It's the Weebs and Dweebs. We are back again here on the channel, posting for the first time in a while. We apologize. We know it's been a while, but that's why we're making this little update video for all of y'all. So we are going to talk about basically why we haven't been posting on the channel, what's been hindering us from posting, I should say, and the future of the channel, stuff that we have planned, and just some other stuff that we want to talk about. So I'll let Nate take it over, and yeah, we'll go from there.
So yeah, guys, what's going on? As Myruzu said, we are back. It's been, I think, about 4 months since the last video we did. It was kind of like a random one-off video for, I think, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And I think there were even some comments in that video that was like, I'll believe it when I see it, like if y'all are going to upload some content. And that's fair. We really haven't gained, I feel like, some of our subscribers' trust. And we're here, obviously, with this update video to hopefully start anew in a way to kind of build up that trust again. And I feel like initially when we did make the channel, like this is something we have talked about a lot. And we knew we wanted to do it. And when we did make it, which we were really excited about it, obviously, and we did pretty good off the start, we didn't really have a specific plan, though. I feel like a lot of it was just kind of really random in a way. So I feel like this time we're approaching it in a different way, more organized in terms of like recording content and posting content. There's going to be more so, I guess, a set schedule. There are going to be things as well that's going to be kind of, I wouldn't say random, but there's just content that requires you to post it really whenever it comes out, whether that be like Nintendo Directs, PlayStation State of Plays, new trailers that come out, seasonal anime. There's a lot of stuff where you kind of have to be on top of it, right? But there is going to be other content that we want to do where it's going to be more planned, more thought out, and I feel like that for both of us is an approach that I feel like we need, even with our personal channels and over the past, like even with this channel, as you guys have saw, yeah, it's been inconsistent, and that's on us. And we, you know, obviously want to fix that, correct that, and like I said, kind of gain your guys' trust back here on the channel in terms of like expecting uploads and all that. So yeah, I think it's, like I said, a good thing for both of us to have this new approach, and hopefully you guys are excited for the content and for kind of this new direction. It's not like a lot of the content is going to be the same, but in terms of how we handle it, it's going to be different. So yeah, what do you think about that, Miles, or like anything you wanted to touch on in regards to that?
No, I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head with that, so to speak. The thing that we wanted to let you all know is, jumping off of what Nate said earlier, one of the things that we do have planned is a poll that we want your opinion on for us to, for a series that we should react to next, what you would like to see. I believe we have 4 anime that we are looking at right now. First, we are looking at Hellsing Ultimate. Then we're looking at Soul Eater. Ghost Stories, I heard, is also a very good one, especially the English dub. I think that would be pretty funny. And then we also have the notorious School Days anime. So, we basically both talked about that for various reasons, and I'll let Nate handle that.
Yeah, so we wanted, like, we had a bunch of shows because we were trying to find things that both of us have not watched, right? And the 4 that Myruzu just listed are 4 that we have not watched. But also, we kind of wanted to try and pick something that kind of fit the fall Halloween-esque vibe, if you'd want to put it that way. So we got 4 shows that I would say in a lot of aspects are a lot different from one another. Like, I mean, just, you heard the names that Myruzu rattled off. Like, I feel like all 4 of those shows are pretty different in a lot of different ways. And I think would bring out some good reactions and hopefully some content, obviously, that you guys would enjoy. So by the time that this video goes up, the poll will be posted. I think we're actually going to be posting it on both of our separate individual channels. We'll have a post on the community tab on this channel as well. So you guys go ahead and vote, and we're going to kind of compile all the votes and see which one you guys want to see the most. And we did pick smaller series, I would say, in a way to kind of start off with. I know Soul Eater, it's more so it's more so in comparison to the other shows that we were thinking about for the poll. Like, Soul Eater is smaller compared to some of those, but they're relatively smaller shows, and I feel like for us to kind of get back in the swing of things, that's just, I feel like, a smarter thing to do. So I feel like we did a good job at kind of hand selecting the 4 shows, and I feel like a lot of them are ones that a lot of people have talked about, would want to see reactions for, and all that. So I'm excited to see, you know, the results of the polls and kind of watching it to see the results as it goes along. So, but yeah, that's really what we wanted to talk about. We weren't gonna, like, yeah, some things were going on, like some things out of our control. Obviously, there probably were some things in our control, but even like trying to balance this channel, our personal channels, and just things in life, there were a lot of factors going into it. I feel like there was parts of like the hiatus, and you know, it was on us. It really was on us. But there also were things that were out of our control. But like I said, we want to come back this time around and really hit it hard and have a concrete plan, a structure, something I feel like we both need. Even with this channel, as you guys have saw, our personal channels, there's been inconsistency all around, and like we need to be better. And that's on us, and we just have to execute. So,
as Nate said, you know, we want to gain your guys' trust again, because the quicker we do that, the more you'll see from us for sure, you know, and it also gives us that, you know, confidence, so to speak. I mean, like me personally, as a content creator myself, you know, gaining people's trust, you know, seeing awesome comments from you guys and whatnot, that's what keeps me going as a YouTube content creator. So
exactly.
You know, I'm just excited. I'm excited for what we have planned, and I think pretty soon, within the next couple or days or so, you'll probably see our first video from us. But remember that poll.
Yeah.
Remember that poll.
Be on the lookout. Be ready.
Yep. So make sure to give us cast in your votes. We'll let it go on for a couple days, and then we'll conclude our the final poll to that. We'll see what the answer might be.
I think we'll leave it like a surprise, right? I don't like, because usually people would maybe make a follow-up video and have like, oh, the winner.
Okay.
When the video comes out for the winner, you'll know which one won. I think that's what we're gonna do.
With that said, everybody, thank you again for watching and, you know, understanding of like what's been going on. So if you happen to have watched this video, we appreciate you
Sticking around with us.
Yeah, we appreciate you just sticking around with us, and yeah, that about does it, you know.
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. We're about to come back harder than ever. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.